What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I am Daniel.
I'm Summer.
And today we are back with a new season of Peaky Blinders, Season 4, Episode 1.
We are flying through
this show.
This is probably the fastest we've ever gone through any show ever in
years.
Lives.
In a long time.
Well, since we had kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was saying that.
But so it's exciting. We don't have to wait super long. But then sometimes it's even hard to wait a week to watch another episode, you know? But crazy episode last week, full of stress. We were worried about Charlie the whole week.
Pretty on brand.
Yeah, I mean that's the show. But really last week, and it showed him whenever he found out who it was, and he met with Father Hughes, and he was like, I'll do whatever. That's fine. Yeah. I'll do that. And then he even got to the tunnels, like the things a dad will do or a parent will do, for their kids. But then it kind of was causing strife. He started blaming people, and it was a mess.
Yeah, you're right. He started calling people out. Was it you that said something?
Did you talk to Linda?
You? Exactly.
Or Polly? Who's this guy that just showed up?
So stressful.
Yeah. And then John, he tells Esme everything too. So it's but
caused a lot of family tension for sure. Mm-hmm.
And then it seemed like everything was gonna be okay. They quote unquote won, right? And they were kind of, even though things were gonna be a little rough, but he was there at the end giving them all money.
Dishing the money.
Michael's all on board with it until
we were getting a heartfelt speech, goodbye,
right,
from Arthur.
That was heartbreaking.
All to be whiplashed by oh, by the way, you're all going to jail.
So so how many? It's John, Arthur, Michael too, right? For the killing of Father Hughes.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Polly for the killing of Campbell.
Mm-hmm. It's literally the whole family.
What about Johnny Dog or Johnny Dogs or his they weren't there. His uncle or Curly. His uncle, I forget his uncle's name.
Because Johnny Dogs was in there in the room.
Was he in the room as well?
When he was giving out all the money. Yeah, he was.
But a lot of important people, and you could tell the anger in their eyes. This is gonna be hard to forgive.
Well, they felt betrayed for some reason, betrayed, and I'm
because it's family always first. But then he waited on purpose. But he said he made a deal, so it's he had to let them get arrested.
Because he was telling them, don't run, don't resist. These people are more powerful.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna have to see
how he gets himself out of this,
or who's gonna have hold of Tommy this season.
I remember saying last time, I hope it's not 9 months later.
Oh, that's what we talked about. Is there going to be a huge time jump
and they're all still in
prison?
Oh man, that would be. And he relies on them a lot to do business, unless this is what his main focus is, getting his family out. And I don't know. We'll see what the heck he's gonna do.
I don't know. I
don't know how he can keep giving.
He seemed oddly calm, right? At the end, he knew it was coming.
I think
maybe his mind was already.
He was. I don't know if it was calm or just he was
overwhelmed
mentally that day, or the couple of days, where he's just look, I'm tired. This is gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Why give him the money? I guess it's all symbolic. Give him the money, even though they're gonna come arrest him anyway.
Well, that was to maybe keep them there longer.
Yeah, I think he really would give them the money anyway. But just to kind of show them hey, I'm sorry for what's about to happen in a way, Anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and hop in, guys. Before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full length directions on our Patreon, as well as early access to future videos. If you want to check those out, this series, other series, movies, things like that, all linked down below. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we're gonna hop into season 4 of Peaky Blinders. I've heard a lot about this season, so I'm excited.
Have you?
I have. I've seen people talk about it in the comments.
Oh gosh.
Oh, is that a...
Remember someone, I think Arthur's they'll hang us.
Oh, that is a news. Is this for them, you think? How much time has gone by?
Uh-oh.
There's been a mistake.
Oh, look at his hair.
There's an appeal process underway that doesn't begin until January. I want to see my lawyer, Mr. Patrick.
Oh, no.
Who's that?
John?
John? With long hair?
When I come back, I've got to be clean. Why don't go outside? Why don't go outside?
Where'd she get that? Where'd she get that stuff in? Oh man, how long have they been in there? Uh-oh, she knows they're not there for the normal routine. Have they not seen each other?
Oh, wow. They've kept them all apart.
Wow, that's even worse. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God! Could you imagine like walking in and seeing that? Where's Tommy?
Arthur, you have to call the king. This is the case of a family of
Oh my God, I know that
on trial
actor.
for murder and sedition. The leader of the gang, Thomas Shelby. He claims his family was caught up in a wider conspiracy. He names Winston Churchill.
You woke me up for this.
And he also sent us this.
Oh, is he like fighting the clock right now? Oh God.
During a robbery at Hampton Court, Shelby discovered a box of correspondence. Among the papers
He's
he
like-
was that letter from the king himself, which proves his majesty was involved. If his family walks free, then he will burn the papers in my presence.
Oh my God. Don't tell me the call's gonna come.
This morning.
In prison.
Why the hell didn't you bring it up before?
The plan was for the Lord Chamberlain to intervene at the Imperial, but late last night some local judge brought the executions forward.
Oh.
Put me through to His Majesty. We'll wake him up!
Oh my God.
Hopefully they have a lot of long last words, right?
No. No way.
There's no way they can take them all out at once.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, that is like torturous though.
Also, sir, in return for burning the king's letters, Thomas Shelby has asked for something else. Thomas Shelby has asked for the king to award him an OBE, sir.
Oh boy.
1 year later.
Oh. So they've been out of prison for a year now?
Oh my God.
So he had like crazy blackmail on them, enough to free the family, but then he's asking for some big honor award. Oh wow, look at him.
What? You remember when he talked about needing glasses
Yeah.
with what's his name?
Oh, he had him read.
Yeah.
I've wrapped all Charlie's presents and left them in the room. Tommy, I've had Christmas cards from John, Arthur, Ada, Michael and Polly. And an invitation. New Year's. Party at John's house.
Party at John's big house. Good for him.
So they have been us.
Ada's coming back from Boston for it.
Oh, so Ada went to Boston?
Maybe they all did their thing.
Why don't you come? Just turn up, bring Charlie. Dark-haired man crosses the threshold to bring good luck for the new year.
I wonder why he's staying
He
out
just
of
hasn't
it.
It'll
seen
make
them all.
everybody okay. Baby, stop everything.
That's
Can't
true.
pull a razor with a baby there, not even Esme.
So they're all just.
So some
not-
are still angry at him, but some probably are still trying to forgive him.
Do it for Charlie. Charlie should know his cousins.
I got Charlie a real horse. Is he?
And on Christmas Day, it'll be just you and Charlie.
And the horse.
Oh,
You can't live like this another year.
So she's been the only one that's been around there?
guess.
Sex, freedom, whiskey sours.
Oh.
Which one should I give up first, Lizzie? Eh?
Do you think he does it for the sake of his family? Like to keep him, because he wouldn't be mad at them.
To keep him out.
I told you didn't need to come on Christmas Eve. I could have dealt with it.
Yeah, like you dealt with it at the pressings factory.
Area convener for the Boilermakers Union has got involved with something that could have otherwise been fixed with a drink and a bribe.
That's a woman. What is?
Union convener causing all the trouble.
Oh.
It's Jessie Eden.
Oh, he knows her.
You heard of her?
Remember that Eden was the one that led that whole revolt or whatever she was doing.
See, so he's still around,
Strike.
but he's very business.
How's your mother? Drove past her house. The drain pipe was hanging off.
Hmm.
Since she was pardoned, she's been on these tablets the doctor gave her when she was in the prison. She says that when she was inside the noose, she saw spirits. She's running seances, but people just come into the house to steal things. Told me it's bad. Alright.
He's like been detached from everybody.
No, listen to me, Michael. The spirits she sees are real. Believe it with her. And eventually, you can take the remembered noose from around her neck, keep her off whiskey, throw away the tablets, and stop giving up things now.
Sounds like family advice. You coming back?
Nothing to come back to.
Truth is, they're all.
It's probably guilt.
Yeah.
So they've all kind of gone their separate ways at this point.
Did you see they all came? Yeah, I saw you at the back. Oh, my sweet.
Oh gosh.
Oh, my heart.
Oh man, what is she on?
She's just hallucinating.
Crushed to death in the canal. But back home again.
Oh, she's talking about her daughter.
Beautiful.
Isn't that how she passed away? I can't remember very clearly. Something about the canal. That's what I'm remembering.
Oh.
I thought this was like where Michael grew up, like out in the countryside.
Kind of lost it, huh?
Oh, is this like where he lives now?
Yeah, I remember he said he was gonna buy that big house in the countryside.
Thought we lost you to the Great White Way of Broadway.
No, it's Ada back.
Well, this beats Watery Lane.
What?
Oh wow.
Look at her. Looks so different.
That's all right. Not stopping. Just want to drop those presents off for tomorrow. I don't want words on Christmas Eve.
That's my house. You're welcome.
It's okay. I'm staying with Polly.
She's in a bad way.
I'll bring her to her senses.
Michael's already tried that.
Well, she might need a woman's touch, you know.
Hello, Esme.
Who'll pay for your car and driver, Ada?
Oh.
Shelby Company Limited.
Nice car. Treats you well. His last little pet.
She's still holding a major grudge.
Take a curse. Back to the money.
Anyway, there's your presents. How's Arthur?
For Christmas, get him a sewing kit. So he can sew his balls back on.
Oh, so he's completely. Well, remember, he's kind of wanted to.
She's like, well, nice to see ya.
Because remember, he was
Arthur
trying
and
to change his
Linda,
life.
yeah.
And then
maybe
he hasn't had
pretty
Tommy
much,
around to.
Well, it's pretty much like Linda has taken full control.
Yeah, and Tommy isn't there to like pull him away.
Yeah.
So I guess they decided
I
not
wonder
to
if
leave.
she keeps his mail.
I couldn't really see it.
It's all that same mail.
Oh, he's like a dad. Oh, wow, look at his hair.
Arthur, be careful with Billy in there. There's a cock.
Yeah, I will.
And don't smoke that near him.
All right.
Oh.
Get out of it.
Esme called to say Ada's on our way over.
Did you hear that, Billy boy? Your Auntie Ida's coming. All the way from America.
He's just excited to be a dad. Is Jesse Eden?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We've heard a lot about her. Maybe
the new power woman of the season.
We'll see how like the power struggle is, you know.
You say there is a disparity in pay based on sex.
All right, to business.
The male wire cutters in the Rover factory a mile and a half down the road are paid 10 shillings a week more than the female wire cutters here.
Different factories, different rights.
Both factories are owned by you, Mr. Shelby.
Oops.
Not in your own name, of course. In the name of Anna House Holdings. You own the Lanchester Car and Van Factory in the name of Tilton Company Limited. The Billings Machine Tools factories at Haymills and Greet in the name of Stetchford Engineering. The Bilston Forgings and Presses factory in the name of Canalside and the Canal Warehousing
She's flexing.
Saltley and Cadbury in the name of Shelby Company Limited. Also 255 streets of back-to-back houses.
Wow.
Very good.
Man, that also showed how far he's come.
Yeah. He literally owns like the whole town.
You say there is a 10 shilling disparity between male and female cutters in 2 of my factories. Very well. I will increase the pay of the female cutters in this factory by 5 shillings.
And he said decrease.
Pay of the male cutters in the Rover by 5 shillings. And I will tell the men with families to feed whose idea it was to cut their pay.
Oh, he's
Do that. I will bring all my members out on strike.
Oh yeah? The week after Christmas, you think so?
My comrade brothers and sisters are not afraid of you, Mr. Shelby. I will call an extraordinary meeting of my executive committee as soon as Boxing Day. You will hear the whistles blow all across Birmingham.
I've heard lots of whistles blow, sweetheart.
I don't know. He was being pretty rough. And is there a reason?
Post has arrived, Mr. Shelby.
Oh, is it going to be also the same one that we're seeing in the other houses?
I'm sorry to keep asking, but Chef needs to know how many for dinner tomorrow. He's new. He's foreign, he gets very upset.
Right, will you tell Chef there will be 27 guests for Christmas dinner tomorrow?
27? Family?
Yep. I thought Charlie could do with some company, so I asked Johnny Dogs if he knew anyone who'd like to eat goose.
Tell Chef I want 10 geese, a buck cut into steaks,
Some trout from the river. Fetch whiskey, brandy, and wine from the cellar. Best we have.
He has like a tree in there. It's like he has all this money, this huge house, but
no family left. But Ada's still working with him.
right, just abroad.
Ada, Lizzie.
Yeah, see,
yeah, Airmail from. It's come from everybody. I mean, for everybody, the same. Oh, great.
What's it say? Merry Christmas to you and your family from
the
Shangretta family.
Remember when you were like, I wonder if the wife is going to come back? You remember?
Something's going to come back with the wife. She's in America. What was on the right? Was it a handprint?
Maple 245.
Arthur, you checked your post. I just got served a black hand from Luca Changretta.
Luca Changretta?
Was that her? Was that her? Her
no,
name?
her. It's not her.
Wait a minute, John. Which one was Luca?
Oh.
Exactly.
The old man's oldest son. You know what the black hand means among the Wops, Arthur?
No, tell us, please. Oh, the mafia now.
Mafia.
Sicilian mafia.
Italian mafia?
Oh, no.
So then Shangretta's son was in New York.
Remember, was that the son that he attacked?
I think that was another one.
Are we thinking?
I think there was another son that wasn't around. He was in New York the whole time.
Yeah, look at that. That's Shangretta's son, Luca.
Does she know what it means?
How the f he knows where I live.
See?
I'm going to see Tommy next. I'll talk to him.
Bobby served a black hand. She won't even let me keep a spud gun in the house.
Oh.
It's Christmas Eve, Ida.
Oh, he has no protection.
I've got a gun in the glove compartment. You take that for now. Now, hug me like you came out here because you were emotional.
I am emotional. Emotion,
It'll be okay. I'll talk to Tommy.
Is he going to tell her what it's about?
Well, where is she going to leave the gun?
Maybe during the hug. No, she said in the glove box, I thought.
Yeah. Is he going to go meet her at the car?
You won't leave empty-handed. Here you go, look. Some eggs, you give them to Polly, all right? And you, keep your eyes on the road.
Is she going to know?
Take care.
I'm waiting for her to be like...
Who was on the phone, Arthur?
John, wishing me Merry Christmas.
She knows it's not. She
She's
knows
like,
that's a lie.
yeah.
No, he looks kind of like an Italian.
Thanks.
I mean, the way they dress. Oh, are they like a lot of them all checking in right now?
I'm wondering. Oh, here's somebody walking a little slower.
Oh, I know this actor.
Oh, that's Adrian Brody?
Is that his name?
I think so.
Are you with those other Italians?
We're Americans. Says it right there on the paper.
And what's the purpose of your visit?
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
There you go.
That's definitely Luca.
That's definitely him.
I thought the first guy was.
Right. Now, this is your job,
Oh,
Charlie.
he's going up.
I give those Santa, Rudolph. Good boy. There's that for Santa.
Leave some whiskey for Santa. Forget the milk. Aww.
See you tomorrow. Right, sleep well.
Come on, Charlie.
Wow.
You say he's like 4 right there?
Yeah. 3.
Almost
I mean,
4.
he wasn't that big at the end of last season.
Right. He was probably not even 2.
It's been a full year. Wow.
Yeah.
And Arthur can't even have like one little thing.
Oh, that's... Who else? He needs to have armed guards.
Oh.
Oh.
It's Ada. Oof.
He was about to... he's definitely on edge.
So, boss, in light of the changed circumstances, what are your orders?
If we stay out in the open isolated, he'll pick us off one by one. We need to be together in a place even they won't dare to come.
Birmingham.
You mean back home?
I'm calling a family meeting. Charlie Strong's yard, Boxing Day. You tell Polly and Michael I'll deal with John and Arthur. Anyone who wants to live to see another Christmas needs to come when it's safe. These will kill kids as well. When this business is finished, we can go our separate ways.
Do you think I'm on the list?
Uh-oh.
We're all on the list, Ada.
She thought that's what she thought about her
I gave
son.
my gun to Arthur.
Take one of mine.
Welcome, Mom.
I'm thinking back to like there was like all an arranged marriage,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, Tommy's finally calling.
Oh. He was supposed to call Arthur and John, right?
He's gonna call Arthur and then Linda's gonna answer.
Hello.
Arthur, it's Tommy.
Be quick, they're asleep.
Oh.
Family meeting, Charlie's yard, Boxing Day, midday. I can't raise John, but I'll send Michael to get him. If you have to pull a gun on Linda, do it. Merry Christmas.
If you have to pull a gun on it. Pretty much like get her there.
I mean, he already knows what it's about, you know. He read the letter.
Yeah.
What did you do with them? My tablets were in the bathroom cabinet. What did you do with them?
I threw them in the lavatory.
Uh-oh.
Tommy's orders.
No, my own decision.
But also Tommy's orders.
How am I going to get through Christmas without them? They close everything. How am I going to get through Christmas without them?
I'll help
They
you.
don't open anything.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, panic.
Move in with me and I'll...
Oh, no. See what she calls him?
I don't want you.
Mom, this has got to stop!
I don't want
This has got to stop! Tommy said to me he was minutes with you, but I can't!
Hello, Polly. Hello, Michael. Merry Christmas. Door was wide open.
Oh, she had been cleaning up.
Day tidying up. I wanted it to be nice. I wanted it to look nice.
Why, Paul, it's only me.
Oh.
No.
I'll leave you two to it.
No, you stay.
Yay!
Now listen, something's happened.
Oh, the letter?
What does it mean?
Tommy's called a family meeting. He wants you both to come.
I think Esme and Linda are the two that won't want to go, but...
I'm really sorry to bother you again, sir. But Chef insists on knowing what time the guests will arrive.
Francis, for the last time.
Oh, boy.
It's Johnny Dogs. They're gypsies. They camp down by the river. When they're ready, they'll walk up. All right?
He says it's about preparation, sir.
What is?
He's asked specifically. Will they arrive before the King's speech or after?
When did he join us?
October.
October.
There's a timing lineup.
He's foreign.
He's Italian, sir.
Oh, perfect.
He's the best chef we've ever had in the house. The only problem has been his assistant.
What assistant?
He brought an assistant with him. He calls him his sous chef.
Has that been the
Has it been
the whole
inside his
time?
house the whole time?
He's still working. Francis.
They'll be there till midnight, sir.
Has he met them?
Not never.
What's your name?
Max, Mr. Shelby.
Max.
He looks Italian.
Sorry.
You're new on Mr. Shelby.
Hello, sir.
He
I
was
haven't taken time to introduce myself.
he was one of the guys that came
Was it? I can't remember.
that came through the
second one, maybe.
Right. Carry on.
That seems too. I don't know. It seems too simple though.
Antonio, yeah, £10 for the late notice. You wanted to know if my guests would arrive before or after the King's speech? It'll be after. You've been here 2 months and we've not met before. It's my fault. I've been busy.
This is so tense.
Shelby.
Oh, his hands.
My hand has blood.
Oh, mine too. Hey, how much do you pay, Antonio?
Oh, I wonder if the £10 is.
Must be a lot. I just gave him £10. Didn't mean a thing to him.
That's what it was about.
I used to know the man that owned San Marcos. A man called Darby Sabini.
Oh.
I've never met him.
No. Maybe your assistant, Antonio. Maybe he's met him.
He's not talking. That's the problem.
You wanted to know when my guests would arrive because Antonio needed me alone. He's an assassin. Plan is to kill me tomorrow.
I feel like he doesn't know. Oh, so then that,
So it is
that
true.
did happen.
I'll bring him in.
Yeah, he knew a little assistant, £10 would like be a lot of money.
Yeah, he was definitely one that came through.
Oh.
So nobody knows about him. Obviously, he's like hiding around.
Oh, che cazzo succede?
¿Qué quieres? What do you want? Ah.
Oh. There's a.
You're a black hand! Hey, how many came from New York?
My God.
Did you say? Is that a curse on a number? What did he say? Did he say? He said you! Yeah!
Oh. Well, he didn't get answers.
Backhand means kill or be killed. You go back to London. You tell Darby Sabini he picked the wrong side in this war.
I forgot about Sabini.
We dealt with the Americans. Let's go for him. Go on. Go. Go. Right. You tell anyone else, I'll come and find you.
Wow, he looks
Look at
awful.
There's a black stallion in the stables. He's invisible at night. Use him. Take the body across the river to the rough ground.
Burn him.
No. This one's a message.
Will there still be geese for dinner?
Only if you can steal them on the way.
On the way where?
Back to Smallheath.
Back where you belong. Toots the Bengal Romany Chow, tell me.
Merry Christmas. You can keep the stallion.
Wow.
Nice.
It's like, well, we're having Christmas elsewhere, Charlie. Jeez.
Oh, he's ready.
Show. Tommy wants everybody at Charlie's yard now. Come on.
Get it. Get it. What's going to happen, mate? Christmas.
Look, John, we don't have time for this. All right? Just come to the meeting.
Have some food.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Tell Tommy Shelby we can look after ourselves.
Tommy says that they could come for us today, Esme.
Tommy says. Are you parrot?
Look, it's the mafia, all right? This is the New York mafia we're talking about.
New York mafia,
We're
okay.
the Peaky blinders.
No, we're not, John. We're not the Peaky blinders unless we're together. John, come to the meeting. All right, think about the kids. Come to the meeting, and if you want to leave, then fine.
No. It's Christmas Day.
Uh-oh.
We're the family now. We're staying at home.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Esme.
Watch
Can
out.
it go inside?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh. I was like, when that thing stopped in front of the house, I'm like, oh no.
Why didn't they just go inside though?
Well, it happened really fast. It was just in slow motion for us.
Oh, did Esme get inside?
Yeah, she got inside. But who's to say they're not going to run in after her? Oh, no.
Man.
John and Michael.
They
in
better
the
not
first,
be.
They're, babe, they were literally just shot with machine guns. Whatever those are called.
They look like Tommy guns. Well, yeah,
Well, you know, like
machine
automatic.
guns.
They were just automatic
Yeah.
guns. Oh,
Man,
no.
I knew whenever they let her live. I mean, I don't know if it would have made a difference. John and Michael, you know how. Man, Tommy's gonna be.
And all of this because remember, Tommy couldn't get a hold of him. I don't know if he would have gone.
Oh
Esme
yeah,
is
he
all
kept
like,
trying
"We
to
can
call.
take care
Otherwise,
of
he wouldn't have sent
ourselves."
Michael over. He would have already been on his way. Maybe.
But Michael wouldn't have had a reason to go over there. Oh man. So it's clear that this mafia, they know there's definitely fear in them about the mafia because it's like
They all
dirty.
reacted
they
very
kill.
differently.
They kill. Like you kill or be killed. That's the black hand. So there's no talking. There's no business making. It's literally.
It's just
they're
a
after
game.
you to kill you, and so it's like who's gonna shoot
get
first?
to you first?
Oh,
They should have as soon as they opened that post, which is kind of crazy that they warned them. But maybe that's just their whole sick game. I wonder if that was a real thing the mafia did.
I don't know. Sending them the black. I mean, obviously they talked. They showed it as if we were supposed to know. So
Maybe it is a thing that
an
happened.
actual thing, like the black
But-
hand being sent the black hand.
But why not? Like you get the letter and immediately, I guess it's almost Christmas, so it's hard. But like to find someone who's, like bodyguards, like people just on like always around, like being on high alert.
And how did he get into the house so easily?
So
To Tommy's house.
the assistant.
That sous chef guy, Antonio.
So then I think Shangretta, they know Sabini, they're Italians, and obviously Sabini has a thing against Tommy, and so he said Tommy has, I guess, word of the street. Oh yeah, he used to work at Sabini's restaurant,
right?
so he knows that
there's connections.
he knows he's Tommy's cook. He was like, just tell Tommy's cook he needs a sous chef and assistant. Just like last season in the Russian house, they placed a kid in there.
That's right.
For knowledge, they did the same thing, but to him. If I'm Tommy, I'm like vetting everybody.
Well, that's kind of what it is. He didn't know because he's detached. He hadn't even met the chef.
Right, and whenever she said it's the assistant, it caught him off guard. He's like, "What assistant?" Because I think he thought he knew everybody.
I think so.
And
So it wasn't gone. It didn't go through him. It was kept under the table.
There was a lot of red flags because he walked in. They were like, "Hello, Mr. Shelby," and he was just sitting down.
He just sat down.
And he was like, "Oh, you can stay sitting." He's like, "Oh, sorry," stands up.
Yeah.
Then, you know,
that was a cool thing. Giving him £10. Like
Yeah,
that's a
I was
big
like,
lump
what was
of
that?
money.
For like an assistant.
Yeah.
Who probably gets paid, you know, maybe $1 a day or a pound a day.
Exactly. Or so he gave him a ton of money, and he was like,
just for working late.
Thanks.
He was like, he just kind of nodded.
Yeah. Oh no,
man! I don't want Michael and John. Man,
it's episode 1. Okay, this is exactly what they did with Grace. They
I know.
Took
They
her
bring,
out.
and this episode they didn't even have a chance to like bring everyone together. Well, I remember thinking maybe Grace was okay, and then the next episode was a funeral.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking back to season 1. Whenever we heard, but we didn't see it. That's the thing. We heard a gunshot. Remember?
Oh yeah.
With Grace.
Yeah. But you didn't see anything. They got blown in the chest. I don't know. Yeah, they did. But unless it didn't hit. I'm just afraid of like next episode starting off there, and then they run into Esme's house because they have all those children.
Oh man, he said they would go and
after everybody. No,
no,
kids.
There's
everybody.
no way. Could you imagine if they go in there and they just that would be like. I don't know. Do they?
Can we start the next episode real quick?
I just started.
Just to see where it starts off.
But is it like they get the job done? Okay, they got a couple of guys, so then they leave, or
they're just there to obliterate the entire family name.
Right. So like, or is it one of those things like whoever happened to be outside gets shot and killed, and as long as somebody dies, somebody has to die.
They were going to his house for a reason.
I know, but I'm saying like.
I think they're after to kill the whole family.
Are they there to kill the whole family, or are they there to kill anyone? It doesn't matter who. Someone from the family. Because they served in the Black Hand, which is a whole family thing. So it could be... I don't know if they're trying to take down like the actual family members. I mean, I guess maybe that's what they were trying to do, is like take down the actual family members. And it just happened to be the ones outside. So maybe by them being outside, the brothers, that was the important part.
You're just hoping they don't run into the house.
Right. That
with
seems...
those guns.
Yeah, but then they don't know if like Arthur was there, you know, so they go in to see. I don't know. Oh man, I wanna
How did they get all the addresses of where they lived? Oh man.
I mean, we know how they kind of figured out sort of where Tommy is, but yeah, all the other ones. And what about Ada? Would they know her address in Boston?
Well, she doesn't even know if she got a letter.
Yeah, she could have.
She's like, am I involved in this?
Man.
Oh no. I feel like it feels like they're being hunted. You know what I mean? Like that's how it feels.
Right, and that's why Tommy's like, he hears any sound and he's just kind of looking out the window, and he's there by himself. And they send a whole crew, or they at least sent 3. But he was trying to find out from the guy the number.
What do you say? Yeah, exactly. How many came? He said usually they travel in groups of 10.
Oh, yeah, he did say that, in groups of 10.
Well, we saw 3 there.
Yeah, I mean, the mafia's crazy. And every season, like, they don't seem that intimidated by anybody, right?
No.
But this is the first time where they were like, this is the mafia. This is the mafia. They kept saying that. Like, it's like...
It's because you don't do business with them. There's no doing... They're powerful. They're like a killing machine.
Gangster and gangsters, but the mafia is like very established, ruthless, big. Peaky Blinders,
connections everywhere.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders is just like kind of in comparison, a smaller group,
right?
But also they haven't been together in a year, so they're kind of like weakened at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, we're not the Peaky Blinders unless we're together. Oh, well, this will bring them together.
Oh man, they're gonna.
Oh no.
Well, they're gonna show up in Small Heath and then be like, "Where's John and Michael?" Unless they left and then Esme shows up.
Esme shows up,
like crying, and she's like
frantic
because she already hates Tommy.
That.
Wow.
I didn't really see that coming.
You know.
Until I saw it coming.
Man, up until there, whenever the car showed up, I was like, okay, that's a little weird. But
no,
even when he was behind him, I was like, come on, he's just in a hurry. You know, whenever you're like late for something, you're stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
But then you heard it pulling up.
Oh,
but
no.
Is that the Christmas Day? Was that the same time of the day that guy was going to come out and shoot Tommy? Does that mean like there's someone probably at
every location?
Yeah.
Showing up at every location.
Hopefully by
right
then
now.
Arthur left already. you know?
Yeah.
And Ada took Paul.
Because they were supposed to leave right now, which was like Christmas Eve.
It was like night. Everyone
the
was asleep.
nighttime.
Yeah.
It was nighttime because he was gathering up all, and he woke up the baby early. Charlie, he woke him up early.
Which, when you think about it,
to get out.
Arthur was sitting in the chair waiting because he knew something, so he didn't want to miss the call.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody's asleep, keep it quick.
I think Arthur's ready for some action in his life.
I know. He seems happy, but he's like way too subdued.
Yeah, way too much.
Like, he's like, but I like fixing cars. I was like, yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Attract some ambitious men.
Yeah. She doesn't want him to slip into... Oh, man.
No.
Oh,
wow.
Dang.
What a season opener. Wow. That was intense. And it didn't even really get intense till the end. The last like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was just
all
mostly
just
about...
kind of like finding where everybody is.
Right, like it's been, it's
mental
been a
state.
year. A lot happened last year, which I get. I understand like being really upset, and also every person reacts differently to like a near brush with death. And obviously it's really hurt Polly.
It didn't really like click with me until Esme said it. She's like, literally everybody pretty much had a noose around their neck except for one, Tommy.
Right.
It's like, oh, conveniently he was left out of this whole game, you know?
Right. I get the anger.
But in the end, he is the one who got them off of that.
Right.
But he is the one who got them all into the mess, essentially. Like, he's just the boss, you know?
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah. So blamed, he's, you know, blamed for all the bad things, praised for all the good things, type of deal. It's like, it comes with the position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For some reason, I thought Ada was also one that was arrested, but yeah, I think it's just Paul and the brothers.
Yeah, because I don't think Ada had really done anything.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
To be arrested for.
Yeah.
She was trying to get out of the family name, remember?
Right.
That whole...
Oh, wow. Well, what an episode. If this is any indication of how the season's gonna go, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It was a good show, good episode, but
I wasn't ready to lose one of the brothers.
I'm a little worried about that because like Arthur was gonna be. I'm like still in shock. I can't. Yeah. I don't know if that. I have to see what is.
You
next.
have to see like the finality of
but I
what
have like
happened.
this sick feeling of like the next scene is like Esme runs in. She's all like makeup all over her face, crying. And then Tommy's
but
like...
it's already the next day. They never left. So it's like Tommy already left to go the night before, essentially, like, or super early Christmas morning.
Yeah, they're already there. So then maybe Esme, if she knew where to go, I don't know. Or they go back. I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, like I said, we need to start the next episode just for some closure.
Right. It's going to be hard to wait. But that was a good episode. But that's all we got for today, guys. So thanks for watching with us. Thanks for hanging out. If you like this type of content, if you like this show, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reactions are also over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes, including the next episode. If you already want to see I wish we could do that.
Right. Can we just jump ahead and go see?
Yep. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with episode 2. So until then, we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.